Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial I'll be demonstrating how to create this really pretty super tall engagement or birthday cake. I have 5-inch cakes that have been pre-stacked. I do have a fair few tutorials on my channel already on how to make this, so I will link it in the eye just above in the right hand side. This is hybrid buttercream. I also have a tutorial on this and linked as well. And I'm popping it onto the cake in batches, as you can see here. Keeping it nice and thick because I do want it to be a bit thicker when I go around using a comb. Then I've gone in with some terracotta. So this is dusky rose and terracotta that I've used in gel food color. Notice how I've got them in batches. I want to try to keep the colors separate at the beginning and then watercolor them in later on. I've taken my extra large tall, so this is a frosting scraper to scrape down the buttercream on the sides, blending in the colors a little bit and also creating a nice flat surface for my comb to go over. I now sell these. These are the super tall frosting combs. I've used the larger side this time because I've done a lot of tutorials with the small side. This is the first tutorial with the large side. Going around the exact same way as you normally would, indenting those teeth, making sure it's nice and deep, and going around until the raised area is nice and smooth as well. You might see through to your crumb coat, no stress at all, you'll be covering that in anyway, so keep going around till you're happy. Here I have some white buttercream frosting in a piping bag and just filling in the recessed areas, so the areas that have been indented. Then I'm taking my frosting scraper again and just going around until I like the look of the colors. And you can just keep going around and around and around until that white has completely disappeared from the colored section and it all looks nice and contrasting. I will have a tutorial over on Vimeo. It'll be like a regular class where I go through everything in great detail and take my time explaining. That will be linked in the description box below if you guys are interested. So this was in real time. I didn't stop the footage at any point, so you can see how quickly and easily this can be done. Take a spatula and bring that extra lip of frosting to the center just by dragging it across, and then pop it into your fridge to set. This is Yara edible gold leaf sheets. They're available over on Amazon. I'll have a link to where you can actually purchase these in my description box below. These are little sheets, great for small scale desserts like your macarons, your chocolates, and also for cake decorating. Try not to touch it, so peel back the paper and hold onto the paper at all times rather than touching the gold leaf, and use a brush to adhere it onto your cake. This was sitting in the fridge, so it is crusting a little bit, but my gold leaf did stick. If it's not sticking, you can brush your cake ever so slightly with a little bit of water and that'll adhere your gold leaf. Or if you're using Swiss meringue buttercream or a non-crusting buttercream, that would be ideal as well because it'll be nice and moist and your gold leaf will attach very easily. I followed the colored line at the bottom all the way down the cake. And you can hide any imperfections with your gold leaf as well. Next is our ganache. I have a tutorial on how to make ganache also linked below in the description box or in the little eye icon up there. This is white icing by Wilton. It's like a gel food color, but it reacts beautifully with chocolate, so it doesn't seize. Stirring that through till it's nice and pale, and I'm tapping it and swirling it because I did see some bubbles. That only happens when your ganache is overheated or you stirred too vigorously or too quickly. So just give it a bit of a tap and it should dissipate any bubbles. With the piping bag, I've made a puddle at the top and I've left a centimeter of space between the very edge of the cake. This is where I will arch the ganache and make it drip over the side. Let that set completely before you add any decorations. And then to decorate, I've added some fake flowers. Make sure that they're wired and they have a floral tape around them. And you're done. And that is how you create a super sweet and elegant birthday or engagement cake using the Yara gold leaf sheets. A lot of people have asked me, Rosie, where do you buy your gold leaf from? I usually buy it online if I can. 1, you can buy it in bulk, and 2, it's a lot cheaper for you as well. Just make sure that they are 100% edible. This is Yara and it says on the package, edible gold leaf sheets, and it's pretty good quality too. Great for these kind of projects and for your smaller desserts like your macarons and your chocolates as well. I'll have an Amazon link in the description box below where you can find these guys, and also a link if you guys like to recreate this project where you can find my scraper as well. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you replicate it, please send me your photos. You know I love to see what you guys come up with as well. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you next week. Also, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do so. We upload a new video every Tuesday.